I don't think anything should be indoors in confinement. I don't think that's normal at all. My animals, or animals that are raised on pasture, are able to express their natural abilities to scratch, to take dust baths, to eat bugs, to chase around any little thing that they want to chase around, and to actually exist the way that nature intended them to, versus inside where you're creating an environment that they can survive, but they can't thrive. You know, some of the biggest problems with our industrial agriculture around chickens is, as far as, laying hens are concerned, laying hens are generally indoors. They're indoors is the bottom line. And then with meat birds, it's the same thing. They're indoors and packed shoulder to shoulder and basically have artificial lights so that they can eat 24/7. It's speed to market. It's as quick as possible. It's not about quality. It's not about the animal. It's not about anything for our nutrition. It's basically just how fast can we get this animal ready so that we can put it in the store. We also raise meat birds on the farm here, and what we do is we created a mobile hut that we're able to drag across the ground. And what it is it gives the animals protection, because young meat birds will get eaten by hawks all day long. They need protection, but we're also giving them the sun, the air, the wind, and then giving them some shade too with the shade cloth. So the whole idea is to give them a natural existence without feeling confined or without being indoors, but also letting them live outdoors on the grass. Every day we take these huts onto fresh grass. And if you notice, you can see where they were before. You can see the different color of the grass there. They eat that down pretty good. That's all goes for our nutrition, goes into the animal. They're eating grass, they're eating bugs, they're eating their organic feed. They got plenty of water. It's gonna raise the best bird possible. Yeah, so this is basically our pastured bird, our egg laying operation. So these are all of our coops that we have. We've evolved the coops over the years, but this started out as, just probably a couple hundred chickens, feeding and watering twice a day, collecting everything else, until we really started to develop the program into, more automated waterers, which are hanging off the back of all these coops. We have these 900-pound field feeders. There's 6 of them, and then we designed them to be on these sleds here. I had a local welder come and weld these. So we built these so that when we move these huts every 2 weeks, we can move all these feeders and everything else all along with them, and it makes life a little easier. The roosters we pretty much keep because they came as part, roosters in the egg laying industry are basically just thrown in the trash. When they get sorted, when they get sexed, and you go, here's a female, he's a male, the males get thrown down a chute, unfortunately. So then when we ever get some roosters in our mix, we always keep them. We're not gonna do that to them. We let them live here with the hens. They work as a protection, they truly do. When it comes to hawks or anything else, they'll make noises and cluck. They all seem to get along, so it's fine. And then every now and then we will adopt some roosters from some people that ask if they can't keep the roosters anymore, will you guys take them? And we will, within reason. As I mentioned, with these coops that we have here, we've gone through various iterations of their design, of the roost structure, everything else for spacing, what works well. We've also done the same with our waterers, our feeders, and also our nest boxes. We used to have individual nest boxes with individual holes, and then you'd have a hen in there, and then another hen would want to try and get in there, or they would just sit in there and block it all day. So then we went to it's called a community nest box. You can get as many hens in there if you want, and then when you go collect, you just go like this, and then you can see the eggs right in here. They roll right down away so they can't peck at them. Based on the animal and how it's raised, a lot of things that can occur, which I view it I don't view it from the negative side, because my animals, or animals that are raised on pasture, are able to express their natural abilities to scratch, to eat bugs, to chase around any little thing that they want to chase around, and to actually exist the way that nature intended them to.